He was the mastermind behind one of the largest drug empires the world has ever seen. But at what cost? Pablo Escobar, born in Colombia in 1949, rose to power in the 70s as the head of the Medellin cartel. He controlled the majority of the global cocaine trade and used his immense wealth to corrupt the highest levels of government and law enforcement. The violence and bloodshed that surrounded Escobar's empire was unprecedented. Entire neighborhoods were terrorized, countless lives were lost, and the fabric of Colombian society was torn apart. In 1993, after a years-long manhunt, Pablo Escobar was finally killed in a dramatic police operation. But his legacy lives on, a warning to all of what can happen when greed and power are left unchecked. The cost of his empire was high. That cost was everything.
He worked 10 years without people knowing what he was doing.
Yeah,
And after he got like known
yeah.
after the 80s, when he wanted to become a politician because he wanted
That's
to
where
be
the issue
president,
was. Yeah.
he worked still from 82, 81 when he started doing politics till 93 when he died.
He died in '93.
11 years.
God.
Actually, they celebrated 30 years of his death last year on December. This guy, Mario de Jesus Galeano, he was one of the associates that we used to work with. He's the one that killed at the cathedral.
Oh,
So if you watch the Colombian series, El Patrón del Mal, you're gonna see that he killed them there, cut their heads, start playing a soccer game with the heads.
I heard about that.
And with the bodies, he throw like a party over there. He made like a barbecue,
Yeah.
and with the bodies, he made the people eat it.
Oh.
But that's what the series says.
Okay.
The truth is that Mario was killed. I don't know how to say in English when you cut the bodies.
Yeah.
Put them in bags on a car. They set fire in the car over there. That's
With
it.
his body in it.
So what they found, the remains.
Oh, okay.
The other one, he como un cara, his cousin.
Yeah.
There were two cousins. She got dumped there on a barrel full of acid.
Crazy.
There is another group that was formed after the Cartel of Medellin, which were called Los Pepes. Have you heard Los Pepes?
Yeah.
Because the sister of this guy is why the group got formed. When she found out that Pablo killed both of his cousins,
Yeah.
his brother, her brother, and his cousin, she called Cartel of Cali, United States government. She was the one that told United States that
Get
Pablo
outta here.
wasn't a jail. He was at
Yeah.
one of his houses,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he kept doing it. What he was doing
Yeah.
for almost 2 years.
That's crazy.
He lasted in the cathedral for 18 months. And also, she was the one that talked with the guys that formed the biggest paramilitary groups in Colombia, the Castaños brothers.
Griselda Blanco would admit to running a massive narcotics ring, conspiring to import and distribute literally tons of cocaine into the United States. She's accused of ordering dozens of murders.
Known for being the Black Widow. You know what a Black Widow is?
The
Spider, right?
Yeah.
It's been alleged that she killed 4 of her husbands.
Yeah.
And the second one is the Queen of Cocaine.
Yeah.
Actually, there is another series on TV.
Queen of the South. It's similar.
It's actually her history. It's just that it was adapted by the Mexicans.
Got it. I never knew that until because you said that before.
The history was like a TV soup shop in Mexico.
Yeah.
Actually, now it's had like 3 seasons or 4 maybe.
Yeah.
But the real beginning of the history is
It's hers.
It's hers.
Yeah, that was it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, a lot of people like it.
Yeah, that was good.
But
It did
yeah,
well.
it's been said that she was worse than Pablo. She was more violent.
Yeah.
She's the one that invented a lot of things when we talk about the drug trafficking, like the mules. Have you heard when people talk about mules, about drug trafficking?
Yeah.
It was her invention. At the beginning, she actually, I think it's in the series. She had she owned like a factory where she made underwear for women.
And put the drugs in.
And she made some hidden pockets
Yeah.
for the drugs. So on women, she said like it was normal to have like dresses, right? So she wrapped the legs and the stomachs of the ladies, and the United States wasn't looking for them at the moment. So that's why she kept doing and sending drugs. And on men, she said we were bigger, so that's why she invented like taking the pills.
Oh,
But she's the one. Also, she's the one that invented the sicarios. Why the Colombian mafia is one of the most fierce everywhere. Because of her. She's the one that said, like, if you were doing business with her, she always made sure that she knew your family or all your weak spots. So if you screwed up,
she
was going exact.
Yeah.
Before you get killed,
Yeah.
you need to watch all your family see.
Yeah.
I mean, die before
Yeah.
everything else.
That's
So
great.
she's the one that invented that.
That's great.
At the beginning of the 70s, there were a war between the cartels, Mexicans and Colombians.
Oh.
And she's the one that took over the south of the United States. Another thing she wanted to do was going to New York, because when she left Colombia, she got to New York.
She lived in New York, right?
Yeah.
That's where she
At
started.
the beginning,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
got there,
Yeah.
and she got like she was the lover of the wife of one big drug dealer, Colombian drug dealer there. But then they moved to Florida,
Oh.
and she started running the business. At the like I was telling you, at the beginning of the 70s, that war, a lot of people started getting killed in Florida, Texas,
because of her.
and she was the one doing that.
Order.
So like the police,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? What's
Yeah.
happening? They later found out that it was the Colombians that run by Griselda. That's why many people call her La Madrina de Pablo Escobar, which is not true.
Yeah.
They say that she was the one that told and taught everything to Pablo. She only told Pablo, you are in the wrong business. When she met him,
Yeah.
He was doing the other business.
Stealing
And
and stuff.
when she saw him, she liked him. He said, kid, you know what?
Yeah.
You are in the wrong business. You should do something else. What he
Right.
was doing with Pablo at the cathedral,
Mm.
and he was the one that sold one of his cars, Pablo's cars, to John Osvaldo. So these guys are, she had 4 kids.
Yeah.
3 had died, and the younger one is still alive in the United States.
Yep.
Actually, Griselda, the series with
Yeah.
Sofia, it was filmed like 2019.
Yeah. He
He
sued.
couldn't, exactly, because
Yeah.
they were fighting
Yeah.
Netflix and
In the sun.
Corleone.
Yeah.
Corleone.
Yeah.
Michael Corleone.
See.
And the car was a present that Pablo and his cousin Gustavo got him as a present of his 18th birthday when we get our older age. Who else is here? Doña Teresa. She's the nanny. I'm gonna show her to you. She's still alive. The nanny mom. Pablo's aunt.
She lived a long time.
She's the owner of the house where he himself.
Oh.
Maria Gloria Angelica was a cousin. She was a nurse. Juan Manuel. And you see another Gustavo. Gustavo father,
yeah.
Gustavo son.
Oh. Okay.
But you see his date of death.
December 2nd with Pablo.
He died in the morning.
Oh.
That's why he killed himself.
Oh, 'cause
This is one of the reasons.
Oh, okay.
Not the only one, but
Yeah.
this is one. Luis, Jose Luis is Gustavo's brother, Pablo's cousin,
Oh.
and Alexandra is one of the daughters of Gustavo. She died like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She just died. Nothing to do nothing to do with the drug problem. It just regular cause she had cancer.
Oh.
Don Jose Luis was killed by the Pepes because they were related.
From Pablo.
Because after Pablo's death,
Yeah. They were
The
still
Pepes,
killing his
they were
family?
doing cleaning of the cartel of Medellin.
Oh.
That's how they call it, a cleaning. So Gustavo died in 1990.
By
Since
the
his
Pepes?
son, no.
Oh.
Gustavo was killed by the cops.
Oh.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened when they did that. And Gustavito was Gustavo's son. He was living in the US, but he came to live to Medellin because he wanted to work with Pablo and do what his father was doing for Pablo. He never got to do it. So in the morning, that day, December 2nd, he got kidnapped over there in that town. It's called Sabaneta. And
Oh, this is Sabaneta.
that's Sabaneta. Like you pass the river,
Yeah.
that's the town over there. It's full of buildings. It's the smallest town in the whole valley,
Yeah.
but it's the one that has only buildings.
Oh.
And the cathedral is back there. Like you see, like this hill up here in front of us, right?
Yeah.
We need to go in the back because this is higher. On the back, that's in big eye.
Oh.
And that's where he hit it. From the cathedral, we look just right straight ahead, like we are looking at, and we see the airport street. That's why he liked properties
the
around the
airports.
hills.
Oh, so he could come
Because
in.
from there he could watch,
Yeah.
he could control the planes leaving with the drugs,
Yeah.
coming with the money. So that's why he likes always all the hills to have his book. Most of it. Brother,
Hay ganas que le venden.
he sells these pictures if you like.
Una 30.
¿Quiénes son ellas? Esas son sobrinas de Pablo, ¿cierto? De una hermana.
La hermana,
That's Pablo.
sobrina de Pablo y aquí estoy yo con ella.
¿Pero estas
Yo
quién?
otro día la vi. Es hija de la Gloria.
Ah, Brian.
La sobrina de Pablo.
Uh-huh. This is Pablo's sister.
Oh, Pablo.
I'm gonna talk about this picture.
Yeah.
Because this is the one that I was telling you about.
I think I
The,
already
the
did.
family proof,
That they didn't kill him.
his mother.
Oh, okay.
It's cute. The cartel. The nanny. That's the lady that she's
Oh.
buried there. This is a guy who like dress up like Pablo and talks like Pablo.
Yeah.
We
I
actually
thought it
call
was
him.
him for a
No.
minute.
Te digo.
Y él pensó que era Pablo.
Ah, sí.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is the series. That's not the real.
series.
That's the Patron del Mal.
Yeah.
I want.
On
want.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Netflix, right? But look at this. Look at this. This is the actor.
Yeah.
That represented. And look at the. They really look
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
almost like.
Yeah.
And
Even
Pablo, too. Oh.
Yeah.
That's the entrance of the Naples. It's not
Oh.
that anymore. It's like this now.
Got it.
That's Papai. The
Oh,
hitman.
that was his hitman. Yeah.
That's the bodyguard that's over there.
Oh,
El Limon. In the series they call him the Citric. The Citric. Paparis. He died already.
oh. How many kids did Pablo have?
Two. Juan
Son
Pablo
and the
and
daughter?
Manuela.
Oh, okay.
That picture is true. That one also is a famous one because the United States government asked Colombia government for a proof that Pablo was behind bars, and that's the picture he sent them. That's his brother. He became depressed
Yeah.
that day, and that's why he took that decision. Okay.
Muchas gracias.
Mucho gusto.
Me cuida. That's what they say.
Yes.
All of it.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, he wanted to become a politician, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to become president, but he couldn't. He started as a senator. When he got kicked out from the Congress, because they found out who he was,
Yeah.
the first thing that he did was to kill the Minister of Justice
Oh.
and to put a bomb to United States Embassy. Because that's when also Colombia government was talking to the United States
To get.
to extradition. 1984. Second big event is on the series too. When Pablo paid the guerrilla group called M19,
Yeah.
which the president we have today was part of it.
Of M19.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Pablo paid them to steal all the evidence that they were holding against him in Bogota. It was bigger than that. But the problem was how the government did the retake, entered to take them out. Right now there are more than 60 the guys that signed the bills of justice here in Colombia that died that day,
Oh.
and there are 120 people missing from that day.
That's great.
The president hasn't ever said anything, and
Yeah.
a lot of people has asked, "Hey, Petro, you were there. You know what happened. Why do you don't say where is the missing people?"
Yeah. Jeez.
Then, the thing that triggered the bomb is like a redundant thing, but this is their first attack here in Medellin, here, January 13, 1988, a bomb car. From this one, that's when Pablo got crazy and said, "Okay, you
Yeah.
tried to kill me and my family,
Yeah.
I'm gonna."
Take everybody out.
Then we have a big newspaper in Medellin. We have two big ones, El Espectador from Bogota and El Colombiano here in Medellin. Actually, it's located 3 blocks away from here. He started attacking newspapers, radio stations, police department. But then you're gonna see a lot of bombs that, don't make sense.
Yeah.
Because not all of them were put by Pablo Escobar.
Got it.
We have bombs here put by Cartel of Cali,
Yeah.
and even the government is involved in some of those attacks because they wanted to blame everything on Pablo. But also, this is another thing that we show to people, that that's how fast the city has recovered from all that
Yeah. That's a
and
lot.
became what it is today,
Yeah.
with the problems and with everything.
Yeah. That's a lot of. I couldn't imagine living at a time like this and bombs going off like this.
Unfortunately, where I live,
Yeah.
it's a town really close to the city, which is good. This is the newspaper.
Oh. Okay.
Another big bomb.
Yeah.
They put 7 tons, but she give the order to put 15. They put it on a dump truck,
Yeah.
and they couldn't put more because they were going to be
That's crazy.
discovered.
And he had all the money in the world to do what he want.
And this is the airplane.
Mm.
So see, remember, we started there, 89.
Yeah.
Hold on. Till here.
It was Avianca.
He wanted to kill the guy that was running for president
Yeah.
after Galan's death. There are a lot of people that wanted to become just like him. So
Yeah.
that's why they went into war.
Because the people who wanted to be like him. It's crazy.
One of the guys that he killed while he was at jail, one of his associates,
Oh, he killed while he was in jail.
the jail that he built for himself.
Is it still up or no?
The jail, no.
No.
They demolished it. They actually donated the land
Yeah.
because it was Pablo planned that ahead for a long time. So he bought the property in Envigado. It's right, actually, you see that mountain over there?
Yeah.
It's in the back.
Oh, okay.
Going from downtown of Envigado to La Catedral, that's the name, it takes about like 45 minutes. But it was Pablo. So,
Did the government know?
no, at the
No.
beginning they didn't.
Oh, okay.
But they did, but
Yeah, they
you know,
don't.
like he had so much power that he had corrupted everything.
Yeah. You were around when he was here.
Actually, one of the last properties he bought for time is close to my house. I told you I'm from a town on the north side,
Yeah.
and one of the biggest properties of the Ochoa's brothers, his associates, is in my town. So what Naples, the big ranch he had, ranch. That's how you call it, right?
Yeah.
Or
ranch.
a big farm.
A ranch, yeah. A ranch. Farm, big farm ranch.
La Hacienda Nápoles, which is located going to Bogota, where he had his own zoo, the biggest zoo in America.
in America? That's crazy.
Man, the property is 3,000 hectares of land.
That's crazy.
Some people says that it's bigger than that. It's like 6,000. I mean, for you to like go around the place, you need to use an helicopter or an airplane. You can do it by car. And there he brought like a lot of animals.
Is that where did he have the hippos? Out there.
Right there. And in Guatapé is where he had another big property, very well known, La Manuela. He named it after his daughter. And there he wanted to build like a botanical garden. Because we didn't do the boat trip, right?
Yeah.
But there you get to see like this tree was brought from Africa, this one from Chile, this bamboo comes from Japan. There are some, I don't know how, they look like something like that.
Yeah.
But they're from special part of Africa.
Oh, okay.
And because also in Naples, he wanted to have the animals feel like they were at home, he brought a lot of plants, which are also very invasive for the ecosystem of these areas. But the things that were more profitable were like the liquor, whiskey, and cigarettes. And from Venezuela, we are talking about the 60s and the 70s. They used to get like a lot of appliances, like the things that you have in the house, like you know, all the stuff like an iron, a TV, stuff like that.
Yeah. It was, I don't know how true it is, but they were saying that that Pablo Escobar ordered Griselda's son to get killed because I think he got out of jail. Him and Pablo, something happened, but the son was saying like Pablo was just a petty car thief, and I think somebody might have said something, like somebody either heard it and said something to Pablo, and Pablo had him killed. But I don't know how true that is.
No, I don't think it is true.
No,
I haven't heard that. He's one of the hitmen that used to be really dangerous, and he at the beginning started to work for Pablo, but then he got started working with Pablo.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
The beginning for Pablo and then with Pablo, but Pablo, that guy was one of the most person that he feared. And
Oh, Pablo's hitman.
Because
Oh.
Pablo said that guys can kill me like without no problem.
Yeah.
And he actually said, like, why I should be working with this fat guy? He doesn't do anything and he gets all the money.
Yeah.
That's when Pablo found out and he ordered to kill him.
Oh, his hitman, he got him killed. That's crazy. I can understand it though.